Hi there Taurus, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for July 27th through to the 2nd of August. Taurus, let's see what's in store for you. I'm going to start shuffling this Work Your Light Oracle deck, get out your overarching theme or energy, see what you may need to hear. Taurus, July 27th through to August the 2nd. What's the message for Taurus, please? There it goes, it's flipping. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. You know, that's really meaning to tune into your intuition, Taurus, because you know the heart, as I say, has even more electrical impulses than the brain. Heart, brain and gut are our three brains, really, our three major information centers. So also, you know, tuning into the heart is kind of like a coming home to self, grounding yourself in the body rather than maybe being swept away in the thoughts, the mind, over-analyzing, overthinking. It's coming back into the stillness, and that's when you can hear the messages from your higher self, from spirit, whatever you may believe in. Shiva. Now, Shiva is a lot like the death energy, really. You know, Shiva is a god of destruction and rebirth. That's the word I was looking for. And this god kind of goes about it by a destroy to create. It's kind of like the death energy. It's saying that sometimes we need to release something, allow it to perish, to die, to purge, in order to clear the slate for something new. So it's kind of like an evolution, and out of that comes a transformation or rebirth. Interesting energy. I really like that card. It's a powerful energy. It's transformative. Let's go to the tarot, Taurus. I'm going to start by pulling your card for the recent past. Wow, straight out. Okay, well, maybe you've released something or someone that has caused you a little bit of sorrow, disappointment, sadness. It can be the disappointment of goals not met as well. What's really hurt your heart? You know, what have you had to let go of recently in our changing times? Maybe there is something else in store for you, and that is why. You know, look, the Fool's at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's a new path, a new beginning emerging for you, Taurus. Let's get your focus or current energy out. Oh. And it wanted to be seen, it's flipped over with the World card. Okay, guys, you can't make this stuff up. You are ending and closing out a major cycle in your life, walking a new journey. You've closed out something that's maybe hurt your heart a little bit. Shiva's got you. You know? It's rebirth here. Destruction and rebirth. That's what it is. Out of every heartbreak comes a breakthrough. Let's get the outcome, near future energy out before we clarify, Taurus. Here it goes. Well, you might have some indecision about the path to follow. Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. That is that reminder of the inner temple of grounding yourself and refocusing your energies this week. Let's clarify from the Starchild Tarot deck. I love these cards. It's jumping. Knight of Wands. Okay, it could have been with a Knight of Wands. If not, you know, this heartbreak is allowing the space for you to follow your passions. We've got the Two of Cups here. So that could indicate, yeah, that you were completing a cycle with a partnered situation, business partner, or that maybe that you will be moving towards somebody in the near future. We've got two sixes here, Six of Wands and Six of Cups. So look, this is really beautiful energy here, guys. This is victory, it's love, it's getting ready to receive, it's moving out of a darker time into a much brighter time. So that's really beautiful energy there. Okay, let's pop these down. Okay, Taurus, I'm feeling called to get just one more card for that Three of Swords, Knight of Wands combo. See if we can get a little bit more information on What is the thing that's been destroyed in order for you to go through this rebirth and to create this new beginning? Oh, well, okay. It's not going to tell us, but it's going to tell us that you're in the healing process, you're in the recalibrating, and you're moving towards your divine wishes. So that's good enough for me, Taurus. I think that's probably good enough for you as well. Okay, let's read this position. Recent past, Three of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Star. So, as forementioned, some of you have gone through a difficult time, something that has resulted in a sense of sadness, of loss, of grief, disappointment. There's lots of different levels to the Three of Swords. It doesn't have to be, a major traumatic experience. It can be, but it can also just be, I've got a heavy heart that things haven't gone as planned. It didn't quite work out. My expectations weren't met, and I'm choosing to move forward, Knight of Wands, in a new direction. So you could have been dealing with a Knight of Wands, which could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, generally the card of Sagittarius here. So that is a possibility here that you were dealing with a partner or friend or somebody in the workplace that was a Sagittarius or a fire energy. Now, the Knight of Wands can also stand for, if it's not a person, its energy is, about moving forward to what you're passionate about, getting back on purpose. So I'm feeling that, sometimes the endings come in because we have a different purpose. It's in a slightly different direction. It's changing our course so that we can reconnect with that, so that we can get back that energy and enthusiasm and get on with what lights us up. The Star here is that beautiful, soothing energy that comes in after a Tower moment. The Star is the major arcana that follows on from the Tower, and it says that the worst is over. This is the calm after the storm, and it's about healing and rebalancing and recalibrating now. So again, we have this kind of metaphor for getting grounded here. You might still have one foot in the emotional waters, Taurus, but you've got one firm foot always on the ground. So it says to me this week that you're going to be able to go about your business, and this is not going to knock you off balance too much. Even if you do feel really vulnerable and exposed now, that's how we feel when we have maybe left a relationship, even left a job, because relationships or the role that we do in the world, work-wise, can really form quite a significant part of our identity. And it's amazing that when that's removed, we can go through that little bit of a, who am I crisis, who am I in this world, what is my purpose? So you might be journeying a little bit of that at the moment, but this is also a card of rebirth. You've got two elements of rebirth here, Shiva and the Star. So it says that you have a unique opportunity now to recreate yourself and to be reborn after this experience. The Star is also the card of divine wish fulfillment. So it says that, what is it that you truly desire? Go after that now that you've got this kind of, this clearing in order to do that. And it also says to me that the divine is shifting you through that Tower moment or whatever happened, back to your life purpose and back to, what you were supposed to be doing here in this particular time. Okay, Taurus, so in your current focus energies, here we go. Pulling in the big major arcana, Two of Cups, which is not the major arcana, but the Fool and the World. Yeah. Okay, so there is massive completion here, and we've already seen that foreshadowed in the cards before this. The World is a big cyclic completion. It's not just usually like ending a relationship or a job or a friendship. It's generally ending a whole big cyclic pattern. So it might be I'm ending this relationship, but it's the end of this type of relationship, this toxic relationship, or a pattern of self-sabotage. It's really the end of a karmic lesson, the whole chain of events. It is the last card in the major arcana that follows on from the Judgment energy. So some of you may have had a wake-up call, which is why, the situation was brought to a head. Maybe you realized that it was constricting you, holding you back, keeping you small and keeping you from your divine purpose. So there's a sense that it's come to a head to liberate you, to free you, and to, really set you on your proper course that you're supposed to be on. So that's the World energy, and the reminder is to go with the effortless flow, like the dancer. She's effortlessly jumping through the Saturnian hoop into her next cycle, her next karmic chapter. it's when we resist and hold on, that's when things can get difficult and we can end up, you know, journeying through multiple Tower moments. So surrender is important here, because right behind that is the Fool. I mean, this is the perfect bookends of the tarot. I mean, the World is the last card, the Fool is number 0. It slots in anywhere, saying that you can have a new journey, doesn't matter where you are on your life path. However, you could say it is the first card kind of as well. So we have endings and huge new endings and huge new beginnings here with the Fool. So a new path is opening up to you, and there could be somebody who is either significant in this path with you. 2 of Cups, this path could be leading you to a great love, to a soulmate or twin flame, or this could also indicate that, you know, it is a partnership situation that you are completing in order to maybe walk a road alone for a little while until you kind of find what that destination is. The Fool asks you to leap, to take a leap of faith, to trust and to have hope, even though you may not know at this stage where it's all heading, what the end goal or result is going to be. You're just following that sun with your head held high and enjoying the fact that you've turned the corner and you're in a brighter light than you were before. Little dog is the little nod there to following our instincts and intuition, which helps us, you know, keep a sure footing. Little dog is reminding the Fool that he's about to step over the edge, so we always listen to that and be guided by that inner compass, which really is the portal of the heart that we heard about in the Inner Temple Oracle card. So huge new beginning opening up for you, beautiful energy. I mean, I love seeing the world with the new path opening up straight after it, because it means to me that even though you don't know the destination, I think you'll kind of know, or I kind of know which area to start stepping into. There's not going to be that sort of real in-between in the desert stage that sometimes can happen after a huge completion. So in the near future, we'll see if we need anything else for this. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, we've got the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Now guys, 6 as a number, because we've got a repetition here, is healing, harmony and growth. So it says you've gone through a really big growth curve out of the situation and you're now moving towards a place of, you know, harmony and peace, smoother sailing. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory. It says there is a victorious move that you've made to get to where you are, and others will recognize it in you as well with the 6 of Wands. It's a card of confidence and self-esteem and feeling really good about yourself also. The 6 of Cups is that card of actually receiving again, receiving love in particular. It can be somebody coming back from your past, just saying, past or past lives, depending on what you believe. You may have someone re-entering your life with a emotional offer or a reconnection of friendship or relationship. It can also just mean that, you know, love and good feelings of joy and happiness are going to bloom and blossom and become more abundant on this next path. Now we've got the 2 of Pentacles here, which can be a card of indecision or feeling ungrounded. And it's interesting because we do have that theme here of grounding yourself in this reading. So I think it's an important time to make sure that you are doing things that make you feel steady and stable, because the emotions can sometimes come over and take over and be a bit tumultuous. And you can see here that it's making the juggler, he's unsteady on his feet, doesn't have 2 feet on the ground because he's got those pentacles in the air. And this can be the indecision about, well, what now? Maybe I'm in a little bit of limbo even though a new path is emerging. So it can be indecisiveness as well, or feeling unsteady. So it can mean that maybe you're going to have too many responsibilities as well. I'm going to draw one more card for that. And it's interesting because the Queen of Pentacles here at the end of the reading is, okay, I might have had a few options on the table, don't really know which way to turn, but now you're actually chosen one, you're focusing on it and you've grounded yourself. So I think that you will find your way. The Queen of Pentacles is there to help you do that. She's that beautiful, nurturing, practical energy. One more for 2 of Pentacles. One more card, not the whole pack. Let's see what we get. And let's have some focus as well. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm having a bit of a fumble, Taurus. Let me get this card out. I think that is that unsteady energy, guys. You know, sometimes you feel like you're just about to drop everything. So it's the grounding. The grounding is really the key. But I just want to clarify that for you. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, for Taurus as a parting message. Or maybe not. Oh, it's tipped over. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful note to finish on, guys. 10 of Cups. Can we focus on it? Yes, we can. Well, look, Taurus, what a beautiful ending. 10 of Cups. It says that, you know, whatever you might be feeling a bit up in the air about, a bit unstable, you know, those emotions will pass and you are headed in a much more positive direction. We've just had the double sixes that say, hey, you're heading into a place of harmony. How great can that harmony be? Can be the ultimate harmony. 10 of Cups is the living your best life with whatever that means to you. Might be a beautiful home, partner, kids, a rainbow of blessings, abundance, and everything that you desire. So I say keep walking the path. You know, perhaps, just perhaps, Taurus, this is the Fool's destination. Beautiful. Okay, Taurus, I really do hope that you enjoyed this reading and that gave you some guidance for this week. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. These are general energies that you can work with. Not saying it's going to unfold exactly like this for everyone. If you feel called to share, please do. I read each and every one of your comments and try to respond to them as well. And it helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I'll be back here with you next week for another weekly message.